Hello everybody, welcome to the sound test stream. Today we are taking a look at SynthMaster 2 and we're going to do a patch design and we're going to end up with something like this. I've just designed this one. Very majestic, very kind of Vangelis-y kind of thing. So first thing we're going to do is, it's a very easy patch as well. So initialize preset. First thing I'm going to do is mess around with ADSR1 here. Okay, and then I'm going to open this little cogwheel here and go copy settings, long hold where it says ADSR till it opens up, select ADSR2 here, open the cogwheel and just paste those settings. So now ADSR1 and ADSR2 have the same settings. So we're going to look at our filter. We're going to switch the filter on. Just going to close it down a little bit. And what I'm going to do is long hold where it says ADSR2, this little icon here, just to pick this up like that. So it does this. And I'm going to drag this onto the filter frequency. You'll see now that we've got our ADSR2 control opening the filter, but we need to maybe a bit more release and attack. So we're just getting a balance now between the two ADSR settings. See the amount changing here. So you can set that however you like. That's a good starting point. Now, next thing we're going to do is look at our oscillator. So it's just one layer and one oscillator. Keep this really simple. It's easy peasy. I've just used the basic sawtooth there. So next what I'm going to do is lower the volume a little bit and increase this voice count here to 3, and this will increase the volume. Okay, now if I have this drift amount go up now, that's detuning the voices. If there was only one voice like this, you wouldn't really hear anything. So let's have 3. And we need a tiny bit of drift. Now we're going to use further envelope control, further high cut control to change the tone. You can set this however you wish. Don't worry about the rest of this stuff. Now, here's a key thing. Go into voices here. And this is where you can change all sorts of cool stuff with the oscillators. So let's try pan spread first. And then detune. So if you try pan spread before detune, you won't really hear anything. You put detune spread up, and then pan spread, it's going to widen out the sound. So if you're wearing headphones, you'll hear that. Keep an eye on the volumes at all times because you're adding stuff to this now. Now you can, if you like, play more with the drift, but I would seriously keep that quite low. And again, we could go back to oscillator. play around with the high cut. So that's basically the synth work done. It's very, very simple. You can, if you like, change the filter type. We've got lots of filter types to choose from in SynthMaster too. Sometimes I like to use the virtual analog, but you can listen to the different types. So I'm going to leave it on virtual analog. I think I'm going to choose that one. Now we get into the last stage of design in this patch, which is the effects. So the effects are really key here. Choose the first effect slot. Let's open this and let's put in let's see what could be nice first. A delay. So I'll click on delay. Let's go do this. Click on delay. Hear that now? And some feedback. Put it onto Pong. Have the width full. Okay, and then next in line is a reverb. So do this and choose reverb. Now, the key things with the reverb is loads of density, lots of time. Don't worry about the size. It works the opposite way around. The modulation depth and the speed is slow. And now let's increase the amount on ADSR2 that's opening the filter. And you've got this beautiful, rich, lush patch. It sounds amazing. We could put in a bit of resonance to increase. Go back to ADSR1. And then when you're done, you can just hit save, save preset as, choose my folder, and I'll just call this I know. I'll call it Blade like, and we all know kind of like it's going to be a little bit Blade Runner-ish. Close that now, just hit save, and it's done. There it is. Now, not exactly like my what's it, but not a million miles away, so just a little bit lighter. So there you go, guys. There's how to make a really lovely I mean, you could use this for pads. Or slow ambient leads. You see that reverb, the modulation on the reverb gives that lovely wash at the end. Awesome. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, consider becoming a Patreon or making a super thanks or a donation to help support me and Joe here at Sound Testing Room. That would be very, very kind of you and very much appreciated. Bless you all. Thank you very, very much. And I will see you later. Ta-ra.